everybody, and welcome to Cope with Hope. Today, Sharmila and me are going to be talking about dressing and looking good for women over 50 and plus sizes. I think the most important part about looking good is feeling good. When you celebrate and honor yourself, when you honor the person you are, the way you look, when you honor your mind and your body, that's what you present outside. And the thing is, in society, for years and years, people yearn and aim and desire to be a certain size, to look a certain way. But yes, Avan, over 50, 50, 60, 70, even 20, it's all in the mind over here. How you feel, and if you feel wonderful and gorgeous, that's what counts, and that's what you reflect and radiate outside. And we've spent years and years and years thinking we have to be this size, we have to be this thin, we have to be that skinny, we have to look this way, our teeth have to be like this, our nose has to be like that, our hips have to be like this. No, you're perfect. God made you like this. And today we're going to be talking about dressing well for women of all ages and plus sizes. Because I think that's very, very important. But as I said, honor your curves, celebrate you, celebrate me. The day I started celebrating me, I know my life changed. My style changed and I changed. It's all here in the mind. So Sharmila is going to come on and tell us some wonderful, wonderful tips to add to this looking good and feeling good and really go out and present ourselves in the most smashing way. So let me get her on. Yeah, she's coming on, she's connecting. Thank you all for coming. Yes, Avan, God made you. God made you special and wonderful and amazing.
Hello.
Hi. I'm fine. Yeah,
What's happening?
I've had to adjust. My internet has gone all haywire since the morning. So I had arranged everything in one room and then suddenly nothing was working there. But that's life. You have to constantly adjust. Yeah.
Don't we?
Be happy and adjust.
Yeah, be
So
happy.
Sharmila, I was telling them all about honoring my curves, celebrating who I am, and looking good no matter what. It is how it's all in the mind. And you are going to give us some wonderful tips.
Yeah. Well, let's put it this way. I have been a plus size for a long time.
Yeah.
And I think one of the basic things about this is if you accept your body the way it is,
Yes.
anything you put on with confidence looks good.
Absolutely.
When you're in the fashion industry, you realize sometimes you're a model and you've been given the worst clothes to wear. So as a choreographer, I used to always tell a model when she said, I don't like this outfit. I said, you're the model. You have to carry this outfit like you love it.
Yes.
So you have to basically wear whatever you wear if you're a plus size and with confidence carry off that outfit.
Absolutely.
I have had people come up to me with my plus size and asking me, where have I got this shirt? Where have I got this jacket? Where have I got this? Now, that's like a compliment.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, it's just how you carry your clothes.
Yes.
And make sure you're looking really amazing in it.
Yeah, if you feel good, you're going to look amazing. If you feel amazing,
absolutely.
you're going to look amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. But for plus size women, I do have a few do's and don'ts.
Yes.
And that is, confidence is one. Get yourself very confident. Remember one thing, Oprah was never skinny. She was never a size 0.
But she was gorgeous. She is gorgeous.
Was gorgeous. She carried her dresses so well. And she looked amazing. She made sure her hair was done in her own way. Her makeup was done. She dressed well and she was amazing.
Yes.
And it's not that you only looked at Oprah and only spoke to her. You also looked at what she wore, which was fabulous. Yes. So at the end of the day, you carry it off with confidence. It's perfect. But yes, I see mistakes of plus size women who, let's start point wise, Nandini. I have points, okay?
Yeah.
One
Yes.
is your inner wear. Your inner wear has to be absolutely perfect. You may have been a size 34B in your 30s or 40s, but after 50, you've become a 34D or an E. You understand? But you don't want to
Yeah.
admit it because you don't want to say you're buying that size.
Yes.
But go get yourself checked. Marks does it all the time, and figure out that your inner wear is very fitted. No flesh coming out of the side. Everything is perfect. So
Yes.
instead, you rather wear a size which fits you perfect, fully in front and at the side, than rather look like a droopy or a bulging out human being.
Yeah,
You
Sharmila,
understand?
I found as I've grown older, if I even wear a slightly bigger size, especially, the innerwear,
Yeah.
it doesn't cut into your skin and you don't
It
have
doesn't
those
cut
funny
into your
bulges.
skin. You don't
In
have
fact, it
bulges.
flatters you as you grow older.
Absolutely. So you have to figure out the kind of innerwear you need, and also figure out, does it suit you if you're a t-shirt person, if you're a kurta person, if you just wear shirts. So what is the
Yes.
kind of wear, and if you're very, for example, that's innerwear. So if you're a really busty big person, you should wear a minimizer and figure out which minimizer suits you, because some just
Yeah.
make you look flat. So you have to
Yeah.
figure out a good minimizer that suits you. So innerwear is very important. And if you're a person who wears dresses and you're a bigger size, then get yourself, not Spanx, because Spanx is very difficult to get into, but there are new innerwears that you get to bring you one size less. So invest in one of those, which is a great idea, which fits you like a full body suit, and it takes in your whole body and your dress looks amazing. So
Yes.
innerwear is one of them for sure. Second, I would say, if you're let's go if you're a tall
Plus
plus
size.
size, okay? But you have a very small torso and you have a lovely waist. I have seen sometimes these girls wear fitted till the waist, look at themselves in the mirror, and then they say, oh, I'm looking amazing. But have you seen what you look like at the back? So have you got a mirror that shows you the back? You just do front, side, side. Have you seen the back? No. Therefore, if you have to wear a crop top and you are really tiny on top, and if you want to wear a bottom where your hips are huge, wear a darker color bottom so that the accentuating is not on your hips, and you can wear a lighter color top. Or if
Yes.
you're wearing something which accentuates the waist, put a belt. You could wear a longer top which covers your hip halfway.
Yes.
So you don't show your full backside when you're walking, but half of it, and it's fine because you look slimmer. And of course, if you're taller or shorter, one color monotone is always good. So,
Yes.
if you're going out at night, like they say, just one color is amazing. But I have to tell you one more thing, Nandini. When you're a plus size woman, you tend to think, let me just wear black and get away with it. Black doesn't make a plus size woman look thinner. You see, you can wear black, which is narrow, great. But you can wear black inside, where you can wear a long black dress, which is sleeveless. But you can wear a printed jacket on top. So you don't have to always look black. So in the
Yes.
sense that you can just mix and match it. And according to me, if you have, in the night, of course, yes, black. So in the day, what do you do? In the day, you can wear a darker color bottom with a printed top or a plain top. But the print shouldn't be big flowers. It should be a smaller flower, smaller
Flattering.
checks. Yes, it should be smaller stripes, preferably diagonal stripes, so it sort of cuts the body. And so you don't attract attention to your, which are not your plus points. But accentuate your plus points. Like, say, if you have a small waist, you must wear things with a belt. And even if you're busty, wear a V-neck, never closed. Plus people wear never closed. Wear a V-neck, round neck with a belt, but then wear a skirt which is pleated or which is flared or which is like a peplum something. But if you're wearing a fitted dress from top to bottom and clunching in your waist, make sure the dress is one color.
Okay.
So
Yes.
you're actually cheating the eye view on yourself. So if somebody looks at you, they'll say, oh my God, you're looking slim, but it's actually one color.
Yes.
So even if you're plus size, wear full red, wear full maroon, wear dark blue, royal blue, wear yellow, wear white, whatever it is. If you carry it off, that's all that matters. Now, where Indian clothes are concerned, I feel
Yes.
for shorter plus size women, I see a lot of them wearing long kurtas, loose pants. Now you're only 5'2", so you're
Yes.
lost in
You're
that.
drowning in it. Yes.
You're drowning in it. So don't go with that long look, with covered chunni. Don't go with that long look. In fact, you should go for a knee-length kurta, and preferably tighter bottom. But if shararas in fashion, then shararas be it. But a taller person can carry the long kurtas, shorter shararas, shorter kurtas, also with cigarette pants. So, the taller person can wear both, but the shorter person cannot wear long kurtas,
Yeah.
And then again, you have to accentuate what's good for you in Indian. So if you're a shorter person and who carries off saris really well, make sure your back of your saris, the blouse is low. Make sure your back is here, then just don't be covered.
Yes.
Don't just cover yourself everywhere. Basically, you have to show the part of your body that is good. Your arms may be really thin. You can carry up a halter blouse, but you're big size. Your hips are big.
Yeah. Looks
It's
very
okay.
hot and lovely. Yeah.
It looks very nice. It looks very nice. So that is one thing I find in Indian. And another thing is when you're short, don't wear full length pant, long tops, covered, closed. So try and do a slight crop, which is not crop from your calf to your knee, but from just ankle length. Just go ankle length. So you tend to not just look full, short, covered, Even if you're plus size big, you can wear crop trousers. Crop meaning, I mean ankle. Either, the shorter shorts and what, it depends on your legs and it depends on your hips. Of course, if you're big hipped, you definitely want to go in with a longer t-shirt, clinch your waist. Now, like me, I can never wear a belt. I'm a straight body.
Yes.
So I have to think of, and I'm not I'm a plus size, but I know where my, the good points are, For example, I know I don't have big hips, but I have a big waist and I have big bust. So I always in a V-neck. I'm never in a sleeveless. And I make sure that one of the two is looking slimmer. Okay. So it's so whether my bottom is darker, but I'm a very jeans person. So even jeans, I don't wear light blue. I'll wear a dark.
You wear darker ones. Yes.
Yeah. And then you can wear, but I wear white trousers, but with a darker top.
Yeah.
I wear that all the time. So you just have to understand the person who's looking at you, where is their attention going to head to? I've realized very often, first they look at your face and then they start looking at your body. So everybody starts looking down and then up. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's always like that. It's always like that. It's crazy, but it's always like that. And I also feel plus size women, you have to figure out your hairstyle.
Yes.
Like if you're really big, don't grow your hair too long and leave it open. You just look bigger.
And nowadays you can get lovely styling.
Lovely styling.
Nice styling.
Very nice styling. And you should always find a haircut that suits your face.
Yes.
Or your, just your head shape. Like I know somebody who's really big, but her face never puts on weight. Never. She never gets a double chin. Her face is never bloated. She never has a bloated day, kind of thing. So she's lucky because you see in all her selfies and pictures and all, she looks skinny.
Yeah.
You understand? She doesn't have to do anything. But people like me, I will bloat in a minute. So I have to be careful what my hairstyle is, what I'm looking like, what my, when I'm going out nowadays, everybody's taking pictures and putting them up. You just have to be a little careful of what you're wearing. Like if I go somewhere in full white, I'm very wary because I know that white will spread me. So if I wear white bottom, my top is darker. That is something that I do.
Okay. And Sharmila, I know everybody. Hi, Vipul. Vipul just said hi. So hi,
Vipul.
Hi, everybody who's here. If you have questions, we'll take them in the end. Sharmila, tell me something about shrugs. I know that you have a range of the most wonderful shrugs. And I know that they can be very flattering. The longer ones, the shorter ones.
Shrugs are a very dicey thing for plus size. Now, there's a short shrug, there's a mid shrug, and there's a long jacket. I love the long jacket. It gives you more length. So like I said, I would love to wear a full black inner which is fitted, like my trousers fitted, my inners fitted, and wear a fabulous printed jacket top to bottom. But I would carry
And
that
what
often.
fabric?
I know.
What fabric?
I like to see the inners are could be structured because they take you
Okay.
in. But the minute you
Yes.
wear structured fabric, especially the trouser or the whatever, it takes you in. But
Yes.
and the tank top is always like a jersey, whatever. But the
And the
jacket
top?
has to be flimsy.
Okay.
Now, for example,
like a see-through
recently,
one.
like a see-through or a printed or georgettes or chiffons or whatever. But recently, organza was so in, and I bought some amazing organza jackets, which actually flowed but showed my inner line. You see, so if you wear a black inner, then you wear a plain organza, and that just looks amazing. Now, I know that puff sleeves sometimes don't look good on plus size women, but I tried the puff sleeve. And if the front is open, then the puff sleeve doesn't matter.
Okay.
You understand? But if you
Yes.
wear close puff sleeves, you just look like a little puff ball. You know?
Yeah.
So the other thing I want to definitely mention is just because you're a plus size, loose clothes are a no-no. A complete no-no. You're making yourself look bigger. Therefore, one of the two has to be loose. If you're wearing loose pants or a loose skirt, the top has to be fitted. Like I said, if you have a small torso and you want to wear a belt, that's great. Then wear a loose pleated skirt at the bottom. It's fine. But don't wear a loose shirt and a loose pair of jeans and say, oh, but I'm feeling comfortable. No. Or say, I have a tummy. There are a lot of clothes to hide your tummy. I'm a pro at that. I have a tummy and I know how to hide it. It's as simple as that. So you have to figure out a way where there's so many styles now with Zara, H&M, all these designers that take part with us in Spicy. Everybody makes amazing clothes. So, but nobody makes plus sizes, by the way. I'm going to come to that, okay? And so a lot
So
of...
I'm also going to come to that because I want you to make plus sizes. I wish you would do a range of plus sizes.
Yeah, I wish I'd started that long ago because I can never shop in a store. I can't shop in Indian Zara. I have to go to London Zara to get my size. Can you believe it? And when India has the most amount of women who have plus sizes, I don't understand why they stopped at that.
So please start.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get clothes anywhere unless I order it. I don't get clothes plus size anywhere. It's very sad unless it's a kaftan. I will get that, but I don't get it. And people who look at me say, yeah, but you're not that big. I said, you know what? I'm big. It's just that you don't see it. It's just that you don't see it. I mean, I know how to hide that,
Yeah.
I think by now I'm a pro. I've been like this for God knows how long. By now I'm a pro, So, yeah, that's, shoes are another big thing. I find a lot of women buy the wrong shoes when you're plus size. Ballerina shoes, round shoes. It's not happening. You are round. And you're wearing a shoe that's round. You understand?
So what should you wear?
So you should wear a slightly pointed shoe. Not fully pointed like, or whatever, but there are pointed flats. You can get so many pointed shoes. If you're wearing flats, suppose you're a person who doesn't wear heels and you're wearing flats or espadrilles, take one which doesn't have only two straps. Take one which has a crisscross on top. Cover your foot. If you're a size 10 foot, make sure your foot is looking slimmer. So you take a shoe which has many, today there are many. There's two crisscross, one on top, one at the bottom, whatever. Buy one of those. Buy an espadrille which is like a, like a peep toe.
Yes.
And a full thing, or a one with that strap at the back. And I think for plus sizes, espadrilles are great. Because if you are not comfortable wearing heels and you're a plus size, you look even more awkward. But, and there are those people who are plus sizes and who carry off heels beautifully, you know. So it just depends. Don't be awkward in shoes. That's one big thing. Don't wear your new shoe for the biggest party today. Wear it before and then. If you have to walk around in the house for 5 days, opening the shoe, do that.
Open
but
it,
open the shoe and then go out, And so shoes are a big thing. The length of your trousers is a big thing. The length of your dress is a very big thing. So if you're a plus size, even if you're tall, don't wear the length of a dress which stops just above your ankle. Because your leg will look fat, your body will look fat. Go all the way if you're tall.
Okay.
Even if it's a small print, go all the way. Make sure you have a V-neck. You can have cutaway sleeves like I do, so just to make the whole image look different, And a lot of people who are big sizes have very slim arms, Nandini. Very slim arms. In fact, a lot of women don't have to wear, you definitely cannot wear a full sleeve. If you're not in the cold, you cannot wear full sleeve. It's always your sleeve has to end at your elbow. So whether you're short or big, and if you have small arms, just wear half sleeves. It cuts off
Yes.
a lot. It cuts off a hell of a lot. So I feel that's a big one, because I've seen a lot of plus size women. They think they need to cover up to cover their arm and cover their leg. No, you don't. What's your plus point? Figure that out.
Yes.
You know, go with your plus point. And you know
Highlight
what?
it. Highlight your plus.
Highlight your plus point. And also, don't feel shy for trying a new hairstyle. We get stuck with our, oh, this doesn't suit me, and that, I know I never look good in short hair, and I only look good with long hair. Can you imagine a 5-foot person or 5'2" with hair up to your hips? I mean, really, are you going to be trying a choti every day, or what is it? So figure out a way to cut it at a shoulder level, whatever. Wear fancy headbands. There are such lovely headbands today.
Yeah,
I mean, Sabyasachi
fantastic.
has come out with the most amazing headbands. Joey and Pooh have such amazing headbands. Just wear a headband. Make it look like a part of your garment. You see, it's a very above 50, like we said. What you wore when you were 30, 40, 50 and above, don't stick to that same hairstyle and the same makeup, because you're outdated on your face and then you're trying to be same at the bottom. So you have to figure this out. Now, for example, Zara, say I want a black jacket, okay? Zara makes that black jacket in an extra small. The same black jacket will go up to my size, XXL. But people in India think when you do XXL, you have to wear shirts, you have to wear loose kurtas, you have to pleat yourself from above the boobs. I mean, really? Do you? No. Nobody's pregnant. You're just big, you know? So the designers here need to understand that they should definitely make what they're making for a small or a medium, for a person who's
larger
a 46
person.
chest. 46, 48, 50. Why should they be fuddy-duddies? Somebody who's 35 can be a size 22.
Yeah.
And in London, anybody who's a 35 size 22 will walk into Marks, walk into Zara and get an fabulous outfit.
Yeah. Fabulous.
Yeah, for black dresses, jackets, trousers, jeans, name it. You know?
So designers, you start honoring bigger women also, and make sure you
Designers-
have good clothes for them.
yeah,
right?
they must have, in fact, they must have
Not
a
just
very
long,
trendy,
loose
yes,
kurtas.
they must have a trendy collection for plus size women. You know, that is very important.
So
In
come
fact, I
on,
think they're
Sharmila,
coming
get
out.
it done.
Get
Get it done. Yeah,
Really?
you better.
Yeah.
You better.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I seriously think anybody who makes clothes, make really trendy, exciting clothes for
Absolutely.
all ages and all sizes.
All ages. You know, Nani, even if it's a shirt, I'll tell you, I met this shirt designer, fabulous shirts, very nice. She had an emblem here, she had stripes there, simple day wear, you know, lunches, whatever. I could not believe that having a shirt style as her basic, you know, line for her collection, she didn't have big sizes.
Oh my
I
God.
just said, wow, how come you didn't go up to a big size? She says, you know, we export abroad or whatever. I said, hello, that's where I shop abroad. I can't believe they didn't ask for big sizes abroad. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So, yeah, it's sad that we don't get plus sizes easily in India. I don't get it at my own shows. I have to always order it. And I just feel that there's so many women who are plus sizes. I see them and they actually don't know how to put things together. So I see plus size women are wearing what's available, say at Zara or H&M, which is not fitting them. Tight. And I'm saying, you know, and I see them because when they're trying things, they say, this is fitting me. I want to say, it's not fitting you. You put yourself in it. It's a t-shirt material. You put yourself in it. You understand? You have to wear a size bigger to look thinner.
But not very
Especially
loose.
Not very
You have to wear a
loose.
size bigger,
Bigger,
but not very
very
loose,
loose.
like a jabla.
Exactly. So if you're a size 18, try a size 20 shirt if you have a big tummy, if you have big arms. Don't go to size 22 and say, now it's hanging on me, so I'm looking amazing. No. That's not it. So you want to be trendy, but don't look foolish by making it tight on you and not looking good. And when you sit down, all the bulges are showing. And you know, when you get up, you have to adjust yourself. No. The
Now,
trick, by the
Sharmila,
way,
either you make the clothes for them, or you start,
Yeah.
helping women buy their wardrobe. Either of
Yeah.
these two.
Style plus size women. Yeah, that's my new this thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just feel today Indian designers haven't really come into the plus size situation, except for one or two designers, which I know. And we need grooming for women above 50, which is very important. And because you're not old, at 60 you're
No.
not old. No. So you have
No.
to make yourself look amazing. You have to make yourself look amazing. You know, be confident. And if you're working, that's even better. You will have the confidence.
Yeah.
And if you're, whatever you may be, whatever your career is, a career woman is always far more confident. And just be put together well. Even your
I
pair of
agree.
plus size. Yeah.
I absolutely agree with you. Should we see if there are any questions?
Yeah.
Erica says, please, you must do it because your color sense is fantastic. You must. And Erica says she needs a complete change of wardrobe. Somebody's asked how we are. We're lovely. We're rocking, and we love ourselves. I think that's a very important thing. To
You must
really
love
love
that.
yourself. Because when you
Absolutely.
do that, your whole life
Yeah.
changes, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. And Nandini, today, everybody's good looking. Everybody's born with a lovely face.
Yes.
It's how you make yourself look better for yourself.
Absolutely.
The older you get. So above
Absolutely.
50, don't suddenly at 55 say, oh my God, I put on so much weight, I must just lose 20 kilos. And then your face is
Absolutely.
looking like you're 70. There's no
Yes.
need. You know,
There's absolutely
make yourself
no
look comfortable, make yourself look good, and stay that little bit healthier looking and look after yourself. Like today, I feel children, the girls of today, should start looking after their skin from the age of 30. Because suddenly you grow older, you're menopausing, and your skin is given way, your hair is given way. You have to take care of yourself. I mean, look at your hair. You've looked after it all your life. You know, oiled it and looked after it. Look at it today. But you have to look after it. The thing is,
I
you have to
agree
look
with
after
you.
it.
I agree with you. So, and you have to look after yourself, look after your mind. Don't get into these little corners of feeling low, feeling bad. Be confident, be happy, and your whole life will change.
Absolutely.
So next week, what are we talking about?
You know, next week, let's talk about what people should wear for dresses or whatever for lunches when you go out in the day, and what you should wear to go out in the night for plus size women.
Bye, Sham.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.